Your LinkedIn profile is either pulling opportunities toward you right now or it's sitting there collecting digital dust, like a forgotten resume from 2019. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Recruiters can tell the difference in about 3 seconds. The algorithm knows even faster. Today, we're breaking down exactly what separates the profiles that attract opportunities from the ones that get scrolled past without a second thought. Here's a number that should wake you up. Professionals with active personal brands receive 47% more inbound opportunities than those with dormant profiles. 47%. That's not a marginal edge, that's nearly half again as many recruiters, hiring managers, and potential collaborators finding their way to your inbox. And yet most people treat their LinkedIn like a filing cabinet, something you update when you need a job, then ignore until the next crisis hits. That approach worked in 2019. In 2026, it's career sabotage. Let me show you why and exactly what to do instead. First, let's talk about what actually changed. LinkedIn isn't a digital resume anymore. It hasn't been for years, but the 2026 algorithm made this official. The platform now functions like a professional social network, emphasis on social. Active participation directly correlates with opportunity flow. The old mindset was, optimize your profile once, wait for recruiters to find you. The new reality is, visibility compounds. The more active you are, the more the algorithm surfaces you. According to LinkedIn's own 2025 workplace report, the algorithm now rewards 3 specific behaviors: authentic engagement over manufactured reach, video content over static posts, and consistent quality over sporadic viral attempts. Let's break those down. First, authentic engagement. The algorithm can now detect the difference between genuine interaction and engagement pods gaming the system. Those "let's all comment on each other's posts" schemes that worked 3 years ago? They're now actively penalized. The platform tracks comment quality, time spent reading, and whether engagement leads to real conversations. Second, video content. LinkedIn reports that video posts receive 5 times more engagement than text-only posts. 5 times. That's not a small bump, that's a category difference. Most professionals are terrified of video. They overthink production value, worry about how they look, convince themselves they need a studio setup. Meanwhile, their competitors are posting simple 60-second takes and dominating their feeds. Third, consistent quality over sporadic viral attempts. The algorithm stopped rewarding one-hit wonders. It now tracks your posting pattern over 90-day windows. Post 3 times in 1 week, then disappear for a month? The algorithm remembers. It deprioritizes inconsistent accounts because erratic posting patterns suggest lower content reliability. Now let's talk about your profile itself. Most profiles I see make the same 3 mistakes. First, the headline is a job title instead of a value proposition. Your headline isn't a name tag, it's a billboard. Instead of customer success manager, try helping SaaS companies reduce churn by 30%. One tells people what you are. The other tells them what you can do for them. Second mistake, the About section reads like a resume objective from business school. Nobody wants to read results-driven professional with a passion for excellence. That's not a personality, that's a Mad Lib. Write your About section like you're explaining your work to someone at a dinner party. What problems do you solve? Who do you solve them for? What makes your approach different? Third mistake, the featured section is either empty or showcasing work from 3 jobs ago. This is prime real estate and most people leave it abandoned. Update your featured section monthly. Showcase your best recent work, thought leadership posts that performed well, or case studies that demonstrate results. Make it current or make it gone. Here's something most people get backwards. Personal profiles generate 8 times more engagement than company pages. 8 times. People want to connect with humans, not logos. This means your personal brand isn't just nice to have. It's the single most effective marketing channel for your career. Companies know this. That's why executives are pushed to post more than corporate accounts. Now here's where things get interesting. The data shows that commenting on other people's posts is dramatically more effective for driving profile visits than creating your own content. This is the 80-20 engagement rule. Spend 80% of your LinkedIn time commenting thoughtfully on others' posts, 20% creating your own content. The relationship building compounds faster than the content creation. Think about it. When you comment something insightful on an industry leader's post, you're borrowing their audience. Their followers see your name, your headline, your perspective. That's visibility you couldn't buy. Here's your daily practice. Engage with 5 to 10 posts from people in your target industry or company. Not great post, comments actual thoughts that add value or ask intelligent questions. The Supergrow playbook describes something called opportunity gravity. It's when your optimized profile and active presence pull recruiters and clients toward you instead of you chasing them through cold outreach. This isn't motivational fluff. When your profile works for you 24/7, you stop being a job seeker and start being a talent magnet. The math changes entirely. Let's talk about skills for a moment. LinkedIn just released their 20126 Marketing Skills Report. The top 10 fastest growing skills employers are searching for might surprise you. Number 1. Performance analysis. 2. AI literacy. 3. Social media branding. 4. Client prospecting. 5. Visual storytelling. Notice a pattern? These aren't just technical skills. They're about understanding what drives results. The list continues: team collaboration, community engagement, go-to-market strategy, performance marketing, operational efficiency. Add these to your skills section if they're legitimate. Don't just list skills you have, list skills you're actively developing. The algorithm factors in skill endorsements and how recently skills were updated. Stale profiles get deprioritized. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Some of you are thinking, isn't all this personal branding stuff kind of cringe? There's real debate about whether LinkedIn personal branding is authentic professional development or performative nonsense. Critics argue the platform rewards self-promotion over substance. Defenders counter with data. Visibility is a skill. Those who master it access opportunities that remain invisible to equally qualified but less visible peers. The practical reality? Whether you love it or hate it, active presence correlates with career advancement. You don't have to become a LinkedIn influencer, but treating your profile like a living document rather than a static resume, that's not cringe, that's career hygiene. Here's your profile audit checklist. Do this monthly. 1. Does your headline solve a problem or just state a title? 2. Is your About section written for humans or for A-test robots? 3. Does your Featured section showcase current work? 4. Are your skills aligned with 2026 demand? 5. Did you engage with anyone's content this week? Let me give you the engagement math. If you comment thoughtfully on 10 posts daily from people in your target space, that's 70 potential touchpoints per week with people who are already connected to opportunities you want. Compare that to cold outreach. You send 50 connection requests, maybe 10 accept, 2 respond, 0 convert into actual conversations. The comment strategy has dramatically better ROI. Now about video. I know it feels intimidating, but the 5x engagement multiplier is too significant to ignore. Start simple. Record a 60-second take on something you just learned at work. Don't script it word for word, you'll sound robotic. Know your 3 main points, hit record, and talk like you're explaining it to a colleague. That authentic energy outperforms overproduced content. Post 1 video per week. Even a simple 60-second industry take outperforms your best text post. The algorithm promotes video because it keeps users on the platform longer. One thing the algorithm really punishes: inconsistency. You can't post heavily for 2 weeks, disappear for a month, then expect the same reach when you return. Pick a sustainable pace. 2 posts per week is enough if you're consistent. The algorithm learns your pattern and adjusts your reach accordingly. Reliability beats intensity. Here's something counterintuitive: the best time to build your LinkedIn presence is when you don't need a job. When you're employed, you have credibility. When you're job hunting, you look desperate. The irony is brutal. LinkedIn works best when you treat it as relationship maintenance, not as an emergency job search tool. Build the network before you need it. If this kind of thing interests you, hit subscribe. We cover strategies like this every week. And if you found that useful, a like really does help more people find us. Let me give you your weekly LinkedIn playbook. This is the minimum effective dose for staying visible without making it a second job. Daily, 5 to 10 thoughtful comments on posts from your target industry. Takes 15 minutes max. This is your highest ROI LinkedIn activity, so make it non-negotiable. Weekly, 1 piece of original content. Ideally video, even just 60 seconds. If not video, a text post sharing a genuine insight from your work that week. Monthly, audit your profile. Update featured section, refresh skills, Check that your headline still reflects your current value proposition. Set a calendar reminder or it won't happen. The compounding effect is real. After 90 days of consistent activity, most people report significantly more inbound messages. After 6 months, recruiters start reaching out for roles you didn't apply for. That's the goal, opportunity gravity. When your presence does the work, you stop chasing and start choosing. Recruiters come to you with options that match what you actually want. And here's what nobody tells you. Once you build this presence, it's remarkably easy to maintain. The hard part is starting. The momentum does most of the work after that. Let me give you your cheat code for the week. Open LinkedIn right after this episode. Look at your headline. Does it say what you do or does it say what you can do for someone else? If it's just your title, rewrite it today. Make it about the problem you solve. That single change gets you more profile views than any other edit you could make. Then commit to commenting on 5 posts tomorrow. Not great post, real thoughts. That's it. Do that for 30 days and watch what happens. Your LinkedIn profile is either working for you around the clock or it's just another tombstone in the digital graveyard. You decide which one it becomes. That's your cheat code.